I received a lot of questions regarding the screen size in DaVinci Resolve and how when you're using lower resolution screens, you tend to see this now, where basically a big portion of the user interface is cut out. Like you can't get to this part down here, you can't get to the nodes. I just downscaled my monitor, so it's displaying a very small image now, and as you can see, DaVinci's user interface exceeds my current monitor resolution now. There are a couple of workarounds without adjusting your monitor resolution and without hooking to an external monitor or downloading a software. Just go to View, Show Window Frame. Notice that now we have the window frame for DaVinci. Now DaVinci is a window that we can just hold and move around on our desktop. Let's expand DaVinci's user interface. The first thing we'll notice is that before we had 3 different sections on the bottom here. The section on the left and the middle section were merged into one section. So now we have all these options here into one section of the user interface. You can always make the nodes smaller so you can see the node structure that you're working with now. And the 2 big problems is that the monitor is small now and the controls are hidden. As you can see, if you go to log or primaries, we can't see even the full wheel here. As a solution for that, you can always go to enhanced view by clicking on this button here and expanding the interface again by clicking on this plus sign here. Now we have a reasonable size for the monitor and we have our full controls shown. Everything is working fine now. And to get even slightly more room here, we can click on this button here and uncheck Show Viewer Options. So now we have a slightly bigger monitor and we can always zoom into the monitor a bit to see our colors. And we can do all of our adjustments. The only drawback is that even though I can add nodes, like I can add a serial node or any type of node that I want, is that I cannot see the node structure now. The only way to see the node structure now is to click again on enhanced view so we can see our node structure. We have to expand the user interface again here by clicking on this button. And now we can see the node structure. And whenever we want to work on the image again, we can push the enhanced view button and reset the user interface from here. And you can come back to this view again. Now again, something that I mentioned before, but worth mentioning here again is that whenever you're zoomed in, it's very hard to move the image around. What you're gonna have to do is use the middle button on your mouse to move the image around. Again, this is not the best way to use DaVinci, but I've used it this way before. DaVinci is designed to work with higher resolution screens. You should always try to get your system to display the highest resolution possible. You can do that on your PC or Mac by going to settings and adjusting the resolution of your screen so you can see a high resolution image on the same screen that you're using. If that is not an option on a Mac, for some reason that the highest resolution you can get is just not enough for DaVinci. On a Mac you can use a software called SwitchResX. It allows you to display resolutions that exceeds what can be done by default on your system. It might cause some problems sometime. Just make sure to read all the documentation and understand it completely. For the PC side, I haven't used a PC for a while, so I'm sure there are some other softwares for PCs that do the same thing, which is basically allows you to preview an image that exceeds the recommendations of your system. Again, make sure to understand all the documentation, understand how it works, as it might cause some problems for your system. If you try to increase the resolution on your system and it didn't work, you can always connect your laptop to an external HDMI monitor. That's how you can get a 1080p image out of your laptop to an external monitor. You can just buy any cheap external monitor and it will work fine. Just make sure to try it before you get it.